Welcome guys, so I believe this is my fourth March of the Machine draft. I'll just jump straight into it. I think we don't have any sound, so I'm just going to turn the sound up slightly. Okay, so I'll try and pronounce these two. Borborygmos and Fblthp. So somebody played this against me in my last run, and it was very nasty indeed. So yeah, 6/5 for 5 mana, 3 colours. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, draw a card, then you may discard any number of land cards. When you discard one or more cards this way, Borborygmos and Fblthp deal twice that much damage to target creature. So if you discard one land, you do 2 damage. And it's targeting a creature. You can't go face with the ability. For 1 blue and 1, you can put it into the owner's library third from top, so it can try and dodge some removal. We also have Zerd of the Dawnwaker. Dawnwaker. I definitely prefer the set rare here rather than the bonus rare. And I'm always going to be picking the set rare over the bonus rare, because I think I decided I care more about standard than I do historic or extended, whatever it's called. Explorer, that's what it's called. Right, I want to try and make this card work. It just seems like a fun card. So we're committed already to red, blue, and green. We'll forget about white and black. The problem with that, we've got one of the best uncommons. Norn's Inquisitor is white. If we think just in terms of blue, red, and green, I've not played Artistic Refusal yet. So it still seems quite difficult to cast this, to be honest. You're committing yourself to making lots of small creatures to be able to cast this cheaply. Yeah, this is complicated. You need instants and sorceries that target your own creatures. So some, combat tricks and things. I don't think I can see myself playing that. Herbology Instructor is just very good, I think. Very good uncommon. It's a 2-drop, it gains your life. It can block grizzly bears, and then late game it kills something. If we want to ignore Norn's Inquisitor, this is maybe the second best card in the pack. Let's see, Expedition Lookout, that's I guess okay, a 2/3 defender, quite defensive, and then it can start swinging in later on. Eyes of Gitaxias, yeah, everyone seems to play this, and it is really good. I never seem to pick it myself. I probably should start picking it a bit more often, but I suppose I've not played blue all that much. Oops. Right. We also have Portent Tracker, so some Mana Dork. Red Cap Heal Slash is pretty good. You can give something first strike with backup. So I'd say it's between Eyes of Gitaxias and Herbology Instructor. And I think well, there's one thing. Green is obviously the best colour for mana fixing. So maybe you want your cheap green stuff for a bit of consistency in the deck. And then splash for red and blue things, potentially. So I'm going to go for the green 2-drop. Well, would you look at that, another Nord's Inquisitor. We could have had an amazing Knights or Incubate deck, but never mind. We'll just pretend it doesn't exist. My last deck had 2 Nord's Inquisitors, so I've been there, I've done that. Let's try something else. Tandem Takedown is a removal spell. It's not bad. An Invasion of Vryn, a pretty good spell. You draw 1, your opponent discards 1. Okay, it's an okay 2-drop there. These are all blue knights, I notice. Okay, Onake Javelineer, 5 mana, 5/4 reach. Can do 2 direct damage to a player or a battle. That does seem pretty good. This is the kind of 5-drop that I quite like. I do like my big reach creatures. Just because half the time you lose to a small flyer, it seems. Wildwood Escort is pretty good. Guard advantage. It's well, it's basically a Gravedigger. Costs 1 more mana and it's 3/3, and you can bring battles back. It's not bad at all. I think we're gonna emphasize the green, so we don't care about the double green on Tandem Takedown, and we're going to take this removal spell. I don't like counter spells. I did draft this, but never played it last draft. Regatha is the 4 damage to opponent or battle, and then 1 damage to a creature. Could be pretty good. Expedition Lookout. Now, Tidal Terror. I like these land cycling things, so if we're going 3 colours, this is going to make our life a bit easier. This is like splashing a blue card. It's like having an extra island in the deck, is what I mean. Blighted Burgeoning, however, is mana fixing. I think we'll see more land cycling cards. Invasion of Regatha's good, but I'd rather take the mana fixing early, I think. Then again, it might wheel around. Something good might wheel around. Maybe I should be taking Invasion of Regatha here. Invasion of Vryn. I took 2 of these in my last draft. It's a very nice card draw card. Draw 3 and discard for 4 mana. I think it's pretty good. We've got a removal spell here, Stasis Field. That's pretty good. We've got Fertilid's Favour. That is also mana fixing, but maybe not the best one because it costs 4 mana. I think I like Invasion of Vryn here. I'm going to grab that. I was just thinking about land, and actually a blue-green land has turned up. So we'll remember that's there. There's the other Invasion of Vryn. They do seem to go quite late in the draft. Furnace Host Charge is pretty good. But I think it's a rare opportunity to get the perfect land for the deck. Yeah, Disturbing Conversions are basically another removal spell. It just takes a bit of power off the board. But yeah, I'll take that land. Okay, Omen Hawker. Do we have abilities? Yes, we do actually. Yeah, transform abilities, such as the Herbology Instructor. But we're going quite heavily into green. Does it make sense to have a blue 1-drop in the deck? Probably not. Arachnoid Adaptation. So, what I'm not quite sure yet is which colour I'm actually splashing. Is it going to be red or blue? Because I feel like we're going to have green and a secondary colour, and then maybe a splash colour third. So it might be blue. We do have a Flywheel Racer, which is mana fixing. So it's not a great selection here, to be honest. I think I want to pick up a few mana fixing things if I can, as late picks. Actually, quite a lot of white cards here. Meeting of Minds or Seed of Hope. We're heavily into green. We can play Seed of Hope. It might make a lot of sense to take Seed of Hope, so I will do that. Oracle of Tragedy. You see, we don't know if we're committing to blue enough that we'd actually play that. That's a great card, though. A great 2-drop. Otherwise, it's Urn of Godfire for expensive mana fixing. I think we take the better card. Let's take Oracle of Tragedy. Maybe we play sort of blue as the second colour. It's a chance to get Eyes of Gitaxias, so I think we definitely want to play this. Okay, Protocol Knight. Not playing Knights, so I think the Anaki Javelineer gets the nod here. We're just splashing red. This is a reasonable card to splash. Okay, and with Oracle of Tragedy, it's looking like blue is in second position at the moment. I don't know if... I'm not sure about these counter spells. I think Expedition Lookout might just be a solid blocker on turn 2. Just slows... It's just a speed bump to slow your opponent down a bit. We're not playing black, so ignore the Mauler. And I guess it's Fertilid's favour here for a bit of mana fixing. Sure, I'll take that. Disturbing Conversion also does a bit of mill. Nice, we get a we've got a choice here. That's a nice green-blue card. 12/12 Kraken. Counters play with 5 slumber counters. I see it starts off as a land. Interesting. That does seem really cool, but I'm committed to trying to complete my collection here. So Invasion of Ikoria is an X spell. Search your library or graveyard for a non-human creature card of mana value X or less and put it onto the battlefield. Oh, that's pretty good. So do that for 5, and I can get my bomb out of the deck. You can hit the graveyard as well. Tell me it's a non-human creature. Yes, of course it is. Great, we're taking that. Obviously not going to play this, but we might want to rare draft this card. Lose 2 life and draw 2. I mean, I think completely unplayable. Not sure why you'd play this when Shouldered exists. Yeah, I think that's just a silly card. Right, we're gonna, whiz through most of these cards. So, Halo Charge Scarb. There's a chance to get Furnace Host Charger, or we could get the Death Toucher. Another decent 3-drop. Yeah. I think the Land Cyclers seem to go late, so I'll take the Death Toucher. Okay, Moment of Truth seems quite good, but Tidal Terror might be a bit more like it. Thrashing Frontliner. We're just splashing red. We can't really do that. Let's grab the Tidal Terror. Scrappy Bruiser. It's quite good. Okay, 3/2 flyer for 4 might be okay. I think we'll go for it over the Hermit. I don't know actually. Now I'm talking myself into the Hermit here. Do have a lot of ramp. We might be able to transform these things a bit easier. Yeah, let's grab it. Right, that's the double striker. Ooh, we can get a removal spell. I think I fancy the removal spell. Cryptomancer. Oh look, another Thornwood Falls. Actually, that's irresistible. And Imoti. That is a very nice blue-green card. I think we clearly go for that. Think about our any spells with 6 mana, so yeah, Tidal Terrors and things. Okay, a red-green land, you say? Might be better than just going for a Wary Thespian here. We'll just actually, check in on the deck. I'd say we need a couple more 3-drops. Maybe a 4-drop. Yeah, I think we just go for the mana fixing. Or the double land. Blighted Burgeoning looks good here. That's a 3-drop as well, which is nice. Cool, this is where we pick a Furnace Host and yeah, Moment of Truth's quite good. I think I'd take a Timberland Ancient though. And basically we have a deck. We're now just trying to improve what we've got here. Let's actually have a little look and make a few cuts. Maybe Disturbing Conversion isn't a very good removal spell. I don't know if we need Seed of Hope. We can always cut that. I'm sort of happy-ish with the rest of the cards, so that leaves 3 slots, I think. Another decent 2-drop, another decent 3-drop would be good. Maybe a 2, 3 and a 4. Okay, there's a combat trick. I think I'll grab that. But I might not play it. I'll sideboard it for the moment. Another Javelin here. I feel like 1's probably enough. We've got 3 5-drops already. Might try the Vengeant Earth. Shut up. The source is removal. The Rotten Terror would be quite good with the self-mill stuff. It's giving a bit of value from the graveyard. I think I go for the removal spell though, and that is 6 mana. Does it actually work with Imoti? Yes, it does. Cool. Ren's Resolve, probably not. Sort of too cheap. Oh, now this is interesting. We just need white mana to cast Omnath. Yeah, we're grabbing Omnath here. We might even play Omnath. And here he's Warcrafting. We might not be able to play it because it's double red and we're just splashing red. So that probably gets cut. Another Oracle of Tragedy. That's pretty good for your deck consistency. Saiba Cryptomancer is nice. These might all wheel around. I'll take the Oracle. Okay, we can do red-green. So yep, that buffs things up. We are playing 3 colours, maybe 4. That's a nice chunky blocker, I think. 0/5 flying. Could take a decent 4-drop as well. think the fact that that's a 3-drop gives it the nod. I think we take that. Fearless Scald. Cryptomancer. 2 damage. Assailant. We've actually got 2 cards too many already. There is another Eyes of Gitaxias there as well. That's a pretty good card. I think because it's basically card advantage, I think we'll take that. Another red-green land. That's probably the best pick here. It's actually, yeah, 4 tap lands now. That might slow us down a bit, but I think we have to accept that. Right, a red-green battle. Makes a treasure token, then I can discard and draw. That seems neat. Maybe I'll play it. Streetwise Negotiator is really good. Oh gosh, that's a nice combo with that cheap flyer. That could swing in for 6 with a Negotiator. I think if we are just splashing red, I don't think we can play this battle. The other good thing here is Chomping Carvu. That is a nice 4-drop. But I'll take the Negotiator. Okay, I think it's a charger. Green, white. If we want to play Omnath, having a white mana source might be nice. I'll take a Blossoming Sands, I think. Oh, the Copper Host Crusher. These things have been... I ran into 2 of these in the last run and they're absolutely terrifying. But there's another Eyes of Gitaxias. Well, that's tricky. Okay, I think maybe this will just be the Eyes of Gitaxias run. We'll play 3 of them and see how we do. I'm definitely going to play Copper Host Crusher at some point. We've already got our top end, really. We've got these guys, and we've got Omnath. I mean, Shadow of the Source is another 6 mana spell. Can't imagine we'd play both of them, but we can dream. Sure, let's take Radha. We get a Cryptomancer in the end. Okay, yeah. Well, we first picked a Teemo rare, and I just committed to Teemo of that 1 rare. Which might not be the best idea. I wouldn't recommend that in every draft. But I think we managed to hit a good amount of mana fixing and the right double lands, dual lands. I mean, so we've got the first part of the equation. I think we can probably cast our spells. I don't know if it'll be competitive though. And we're 9 cards over. So we'll just look at the curve here, because you probably want about 7 2-drops. 7 2-drops, 6 3-drops. So I would cut Expedition Lookout. I think that's one of the weaker ones. I'll drop Avenging Earth. Not sure I need Flywheel Racer particularly. Maybe I'm doing okay for mana fixing. Actually, that has taken us down to about 6. No, it is 7. It is 7 because it's counting Invasion of Ikoria as a 2-drop, of course. Right. No, okay, so maybe we want 8 2-drops in that case. I'll put the Racer back in just because it's mana fixing. I think we're splashing red. I'll just cut the Invasion of Regatha. I'll go ahead and cut Radha. Javelineer. Yeah, we don't want too many red spells if we're just splashing red. I'll just cut those extra red spells. And we'll try and play Omnath. I think that's going to be fun. What does the curve look like now? 8 7 3 3 4. Definitely want Imoti. Do we want all of our 6-drops? Yeah, probably. Invasion of Ikoria, you'll need to do X equals 5 to get Omnath. So I think we keep all the ramp kind of things. I think maybe we just drop a Notvold Hermit. So I think we'll only have 2 4-drops. But they're both sort of supporting cards. And we probably just have to cut a Furnace Charger here. There's not much cool for red in the deck. And that takes us down to 40. Yeah. That's a pretty decent first pass out of deck, I think. I'll call that end of part 1. Thanks for watching so far. Okay, I'm back. So, yep, I haven't changed anything in the deck. We'll just have one quick look, see if there's anything I'm regretting leaving out. Nah. I think that's fine. And the deck looks kind of fun. Well, let's hope it's fun. Anyway, it could, as I always say, you know, it could easily be a 0-3. No green mana. We do have card draw though. Eyes of Gitaxias. If we get another land, we can draw 3. So I'd say pretty good chance of drawing into green. And if we can do that, we've got our bomb we can play. So it's a keep. And there you go. That is basically a forest. Oh, that's a good start. So yeah, this thing's quite scary, isn't it? It's really scary. It has double prowess when you transform it, and you can transform it next turn. Forest cycle. What? Is it sorcery speed? Yeah, let's go for the Eyes of Gitaxias. Draw a Tidal Terror. Nice. We've already hit basically all 4 colours of mana we've got in the deck, which is nice. Okay, so that is... Ah, yeah. Of course, why not hit for 4? If you can. So... this is interesting. So we'd need an extra land card in hand to do 2 damage when we play this next turn. Because I was thinking, just transform this, Cosmic Hunger, the Spell Spear, which does seem pretty good. On the other hand, I could make one of my lands make 2 mana. So then I have 5 mana for this next turn, and I could actually discard the land in hand. Yeah, that's interesting as well. Or we could just do Invasion of Vryn, draw 3, make sure we've got extra land. Okay, I've made my choice. I'm doing this. I might take a lot of damage next turn. That's the only drawback. This thing's got trample. There is a chance he saves this as well with the prowess effect. Okay, well it's 3/3 with Ward 2 as well. Okay, actually, let's see his combat trick. He must have a combat trick. Yeah. Any instant is a combat trick. Okay, fair. Fair. Have 5 mana available. I can discard 2 lands to do 4 damage to this. Except I can't do that because he's got ward. Yes. Okay, miscalculation. I've definitely messed this up. But what we could do is play a 6/6 Tidal Terror. As a blocker, and hope for the best. It's a 5/6. Now we could risk blocking it, or just take the pain and go for the Cosmic Hunger next turn. If he has 2 instant spells, he can get it up to 7 toughness to save it. That's awkward. So if he does have the instant, he can get that to 6 toughness to save it. But he's not attacking. Let's see. 6 mana. So it seems like going for that guy is a gamble. Whereas Imoti is just probably a good idea. Okay. That's another blocker. Battlefield, so it would be expensive things. So we could shuffle a Timberland Ancient back in, or draw and discard. I think I should shuffle the shuffle these cards back in. Seems good. I think I want to play this land. This creature can't be blocked by creatures of power 2 or less. Okay. 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 Well, that's not great. Okay, we just need a bit of power on the board. Shame it doesn't. This guy doesn't +6, to be honest. Oh. Oh wait. Submit 0, I think. Submit 0. Yeah, submit 0. Oh god, how much ward has this got? Ward 2. So frustrating. I've got the Tandem Takedown, so potentially I can kill the Imperiosaur. Yes, I can definitely kill the Imperiosaur when I can spend enough mana to deal with the ward cost. Okay, no attacks. Enter. those two. Okay, let's activate a 2/2. Right. So 1 instant gets that to 6 toughness. 2 instants gets it to 8 toughness. But I kind of want to use these two next turn. Ah, yeah, I can block with everything, actually. Am I just going to take 12 from this? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to chuck those 3 at that guy. And if he's got 2 instants, yeah, he's probably won the game. He just needs 3 damage or a giant growth on the Imperiosaur. That will also do it. Oh, it's an volcanic spike, so he had targeted removal. That's not good. It's the, one of the flaws in my plan. Let's put Imoti back in the deck. I think it's a good top deck. It's a pretty good game for having spectacularly huge creatures. Okay, so it's going to be tricky, very tricky indeed, to survive next turn. Any one of his creatures gets through with trample. I die. He's got a 4/1 trampler there. No, that's got haste. It's not got trample. That's okay then. We're fine. Okay, Tandem Takedown. I think it's a pretty awesome Tandem Takedown. Let's see, I've got a choice between Cosmic Hunger or Saiba Cryptomancer, and I think I die whatever I choose, unfortunately. Just have to hope he chickens out and doesn't attack, because I might have... Well, I don't know if there's anything I could possibly have, to be honest. actually, if I had Seed of Hope, that gains 2 life. Seed of Hope plus Cosmic Hunger, so I kill one of them, I go to 4 life and take 3. Oh shit. Oh, so that gets up to 6/6. And that's got Ward 2 as well. Ward is just the bane of my life right now. Sure. Do Cosmic Hunger. I mean, that doesn't have trample, but it doesn't really matter too much, does it? Letting a 12/12 hit you will do that. Okay, we start off 0-1. If we think back, that's a critical decision early on there. I could have killed his Nightmare 2-drop early on with Cosmic Hunger. I could have just done the simple, just make the token, the 3/3 token, and do Cosmic Hunger. Would have saved me a lot of bother in the long run, because the ward cost was huge. That made things impossible to deal with. It was another creature as well for the convoke cost on his Imperiosaur. So it could definitely have gone differently. But done things different. Okay, we have a Furnace Host Charger, so we can get red mana, so we actually cover our 3 main colours. We don't have white for Omnath yet. We've basically got 3 mana, so we can cast Blighted Burgeoning. We can get to 4 mana. That is going to give us white for Omnath. That's pretty cool. Okay, keep 7. This might be an Omnath game. We've seen Borborygmos and Fblthp, so it'd be cool to see the other impressive rare card. Okay, Overgrown Pest. Well, this guy's 3 colours as well. Show him I've got 3 colours. So I missed out on these, but these also can dig for land, so that's good. That's another land. And we could play a blocker here, but I think we want to play Omnath. I think that seems cool. It'll die to the first removal spell, but you know what? Mutagen Connoisseur is going to slow things down. If this doesn't get killed immediately, it's going to slow things down a lot for him. I'm going to have time to do my stuff. This thing has Vigilance. I could Fertilid's Favor. Yeah, I could do that. I'd be inviting the removal spell on the Connoisseur, but maybe that's a good thing. Let's just do that. Target a player. I will target myself, please. We do have a Plains in the deck, so I'll grab that. And oh yeah, it goes straight into play. That's cool. And this guy's got vigilance, so I can attack. Okay, he's bounced. Alright. Well, we got a removal spell out of him. If it's, you know, if only a bounce spell. Ah, he's going to put the bounce spell back on top. Oh, that was a rough mill as well. I lost Imoti. Okay, I don't care if you bounce Borborygmos. Okay, I don't think he put that on top. He chose not to. Can I just discard 2 lands and kill the Scarp? I think that's pretty good. I'm not sure if we need any more land. Okay, there he's actually got to do his stuff this time. We didn't manage to do that at the last game. That is a step forward. Timberland Ancient. Right. Okay, there's I can just Tandem Takedown that, attack, chuck the land and kill the 2/2. That seems pretty gross. I could do fun things with Omnath as well, but... lose the tap land. Shall we lose the tap land? Oh yeah, we've kind of tapped out. We'll lose the mountain. Seven damage through. Do I play the land, or is it... I'll play the land. I can do 2 things next turn if I play the land. And I need 6 to transform Herbology Instructor. Okay, back in the hand. Omnath for 4, and then Herbology Instructor. Right, let's think about what I'm doing here. Swing in first, because then we draw a card. Yeah, we top deck to land. That's pretty good going. Another 6 damage through. We'll casually play an Omnath. Herbology Instructor. He might have a board wipe, in which case we've really played into that quite badly. But yeah, we no longer have mana to save this guy, Borborygmos and Fblthp. I'm going to keep trying to say that name. Yeah. Does he have double black for Invasion of Ikoria? Oh well, it's another Cosmic Hunger. That's crazy. Okay. This guy has killed so many of his. It's crazy. Okay, that was fun. And yeah, Omnath just basically draws you an extra card every turn. And if it happens to be Borborygmos and Fblthp, it'll add green, red, blue mana as well. Okay, well, we're off the mark. 1 win. It's not a 0-3 deck. Right, we're missing blue mana, but we can find it with Fertilid's Favour. It's a bit annoying because 2 of our cards need blue. Okay, I think I'm just going to keep it. Fingers crossed. Things work out. But it's a slow hand, to say the least. Okay. Oh yeah, he went down 2 cards. We top deck blue. That's amazing. We're still very slow though. Oh wow, we draw him as well. Okay. We can chop the forest and kill the frontliner, I guess. Ow. It's 4 damage to me. I'll get some big Right, we're playing at the Plains. We're only on 4 mana though, aren't we? Yeah. So we can only play Omnath this turn. Yeah, playing Omnath on curve is always nice. What does this thing turn into? Disciples of the Inferno. Yeah, that's pretty scary. Do we just have to chomp block with Omnath potentially here? It seems excessive, but well, it seems wasteful. But we've got Borborygmos and Fblthp to follow up, which is pretty good. Okay, cool. I'll draw my extra card. Do we need double blue for anything? Yes, we do, as a matter of fact. So therefore, we play the island. And we play Borborygmos and Fblthp. Discard a forest. 2 damage. That. Attack for 4. I'll do it. So the mana fixings work. Is working. Turn 4 Omnath into turn 5 Borborygmos. Okay, we have everything apart from... Oh wait, no, that's Blossoming Sands. We have all 4 colours in the opening hand. This is not going to happen very often, especially with Omnath. So, pretty much one of the best possible hands I could get. And we're on the play, so it's promising. That's all I'll say. We'll go for the blue here. We even top deck a 2-drop, so we've got that going for us as well. Now this won't be able to crew because it's 0 power. And this won't be able to crew because it's an incubate token. Right, we want the red mana here. Oh, yeah, so that's unblockable. Just straight up unblockable. Okay, I think it's... So there's no point trying to block it, is what I'm trying to say. So I think it's just Eyes of Gitaxias here. Might as well just draw a card. So let's see if everything in his deck is power or toughness 1. Then I won't be able to block anything. That's power 1, alright. Play Omnath on the curve. And I will crew that with Omnath and attack. I can't block, so I may as well attack. I'll just have to remember I do have 5 mana available here if I need it. And this is just crew 1, isn't it? I can Blighted Burgeoning, get 2 mana and... Yeah, that might be good. Oracle of Tragedy also could draw me a card. I obviously, yeah, I want to tap that for green, please. And then do that on the forest. That makes more sense. And then I want to do an Oracle of Tragedy. So I'm drawing and discarding. What do I care more about? I'm going to drop the Cryptomancer. And then I can crew that with the Oracle. Swing in for damage. And if I think about how much mana I've got, it's 4 mana, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. So that makes 4 mana. He's going off, basically. Oh god. Oh god. Doesn't untap it, right? Oh, now, Tandem Takedown. Tandem Takedown looks good, because I can do that 7 damage. He might have a 1 green mana protection spell. It's possible. Let's crew this with this. Yes. Yes. Okay. And I think go aggressive. Let's make a 3/3 creature. Yep. Okay, that has done the trick. Yeah. I mean, how many games am I going to play Omnath out on curve on turn 4? It's getting a bit silly now. Okay, that is actually all 4 colours. When I noticed the Rugged Highlands, I realised, yeah, we can't play red and green at the same time though. That's because they're both on 1 land, so we can't play our 2 rares. But we've got the Streetwise Negotiator on turn 2. That's pretty good. And we don't need to island cycle the Tidal Terror. We've actually got 2 blue in the hand. We'd like to see the Oracle of Tragedy as well. Right. I'm just thinking about playing Oracle of Tragedy, and then that can swing in for 4 next turn. That might be pretty good. And I would like to draw another Oracle of Tragedy. Okay. Do we have too much of anything? I think we can get away with losing the forest. So I think we'll get either another forest or a mountain by the time we need it. No attack. That's good. We could even give it Death Touch now. Yeah, that might be good. Okay, just makes it 2/2 straight off the bat. Now play my Negotiator. Tragedy swings for 5 now. I'll keep the Death Toucher back. Now we could try and draw into a land. Or play a ramp card. I think I'll try and draw into a land. I feel lucky. Yeah, we did. Okay. We don't need the Flywheel Racer. That's in my honest opinion. Okay, we already played a land, I guess. Yeah. So that has first strike. And double strike. Ow. Ow. So we're stopping, if we chump block here, we're stopping 6 damage. We could trade 2 for 1. I'm also thinking. So, Oracle of Tragedy. And this guy. They both die. Trade here as well. No big deal. Yeah. Just clean up the board. And we'll get to draw and discard again. Which is pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I don't think we need a Fertilid's Favour so much. Next, we're getting a Tidal Terror next turn, basically. Let's see, 2-2. Yeah, I guess I have to keep this back to block. And next, no attacks, enter. Also, Herbology Instructor can transform and just take out Coende, which is also, it looks like a pretty good move. Okay. This thing doesn't have haste though, unfortunately. Yep, 6 mana and flip. Nice, and swing in for 6. Now, the worst case scenario, he might have Sunfall. There's a good argument for not playing Tidal Terror yet. This thing doesn't go face, does it? Yeah, it just hits creatures. So let's just swing in like that. Another Eyes of Gitaxias, sure. To another Eyes of Gitaxias. That was beautiful. So that's all 3 of them. He's hit his 3rd colour, the blue mana. Okay, it's a cool card. First Strike and Menace. He has a blocker, okay. He did have a blocker. Good game. I'm going to activate one of these and attack. takes us to 4 and 1. Okay, so we have no red. We've got other 3 colours. We've got double green for Tandem Takedown as well. That's quite important. And our 2-drop is a Cryptomancer, which seems like not such a good idea, but we'll go with it. Oh, Botanical Brawler. I think Oracle Tragedy and okay, do we need that extra land? We need red basically, so I don't think we need that land. So this could be a very tight, Counters deck. It's going to get completely overrun. Wouldn't that have given it? Oh, it has to be another permanent you control. I see, so if you put one on the warrior, the brawler would still have got a token. I think that's the upshot there. Okay, Connoisseur can preserve my life total. Eyes of Gitaxias can get me something which can kill this a bit quicker. Well, yeah, okay, we'll have to do that. It's a 4 land. Yeah, you don't want to. Let's tap that for green. I think I want Blighted Burgeoning. Do the forest. That gives me a few options. Realistically, I think it gives me a couple of options. Invasion of Vryn. Okay, cool. So, got nothing better than Cryptomancer and from there. But he still gets to reach 4/4. They get to flip that, unfortunately. Ah, well, Okay, yes they do. That's got trample. What do they get? It's a 4/4. Right, something gets pumped. +2/+2. I think I need the Oracle of Tragedy up, so a bit of Tandem Takedown work. Right, we've got 5 mana, so I think I'm a bit scared about the Botanical Brawler getting out of control. First of all, I want to activate that. At least this thing doesn't have trample. Oh, interesting, you're going to make that 4/3. Okay, so yeah, I trade off there. Oh, you know what, I could let that through. I could double block this and take 7. That can save me from 4 damage. That might be a good move. There's our, well, actually we do already have red mana, but that's something. Let's see, we've got 5 mana. So Connoisseur could be a blocker for that flyer. Keep the mana up to make that into a 2/2. Or I could just play an Oracle of Tragedy. Okay, now let's keep him guessing. No attacks enter, right. Okay, so yeah, we'll go for just the simplest move. So we could double block this. Block the flyer like that. Okay, let's draw and discard. Right, what's... okay, would lose the other Oracle of Tragedy. So we've just got too many good cards here now. Now he's got another one. Eyes of Gitaxias into Eyes of Gitaxias again. So at least that trades with this thing. That can go there and that can block there. Okay. We've got we've got a Cosmic Hunger up as well. So, oh, I could have swung for one because that's got Vigilance. I keep forgetting about that. We've got, oh, the other matter is that this 3/3. Okay, we'll regret this. Try and take out the flyer. So 3/3 blocks there. These two block here. Burgeoning. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 mana. So sort of 8 mana to flip this straight away. So let's Eyes of Gitaxias again. And Herbology Instructor. So yeah, he's got a 3/3 and a 2/2. Yeah, that can attack. Remember to attack and then flip this. I get in for 1 damage. Right. Okay. Let's try and take out his 3/3, I think. We'll just activate that. Yeah. Okay. We ground him down. He survived the onslaught. Eyes of Gitaxias, very good. Very good card for attritional games like that. I mean, he had his own version, that the white creature that was leaving behind a 3/3. Okay, Structural Assault. Okay. Okay, we've got the 3 main colours. That's pretty nice. Can't cast that. We're going second, so we're drawing an extra card. So we sort of hope. Oh, there's a 3-drop. That's something. Cosmic Hunger to go with the Death Toucher, so that's quite nice. Kind of see how good Cedar Hope is there on turn 1. Got him next. Well, he didn't need the land, he got an extra permanent. And we've got double green now for Invasion of Ikoria. So yeah, turn 4 we could play that and get a 2-drop into play. Oh no. that's not good. That's a Planeswalker.
Hope will never fall. Ready arms!
Yep, that is a... In fact, that's a turn 3 Planeswalker. Because he's got a mana dork. Yeah, that's not good. Can't really play the tap land here. I think I've just got to play out some power. Because it goes -2, which you might very well do. I can kill that with a Cosmic Hunger. -2. Playing as other creature. So, yeah, the only thing for it is Cosmic Hunger. I mean, yeah, I could kill this blocker and attack, but then you can chomp with this, and that's probably no good. Does say Planeswalker on there, doesn't it? Yes, good. So we're still very seriously behind. He's got a 3/3 flying lifelink. We don't want to attack, we want to stay back and defend. Because we are losing this race right now. Maybe their best bet is drawing 2 land and blowing that up with Borborygmos and Fblthp in about 2 turns' time. Next turn we could do Invasion of Vryn. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. So his other rare comes into play and it brings back the mythic. Horrible. And that's gonna have tokens, sure. Right, and they're going to be able to flip that, and then he's going to get 1/1 flyers. 1/1 chomp blockers every turn. Great. So turn 3, Archangel Elspeth. I managed to somehow kill it. And then turn 5, he brings it back. Invasion of Vryn. Ah yes, he's doing the classy finish it off with the Portent Tracker. Very nice. Nice move there. Okay, I'm going to play this land. We're not dead yet, but it's pretty close. This can draw me 3, discard 1. I was worried about this thing, but got other problems now. Okay, let's, we haven't cast this yet, let's cast it for 3 and see what we can get, because I can't remember what's in my deck, to be honest. Search your library, I think. Okay, right. Is that all I've got? Well, that's 3 extra life. I could make him a 4/3, which doesn't do a lot. Yeah, I'm seriously lacking 3-drop creatures in this deck, actually. No attacks.
Hero.
Just 10 flying damage. That's a tap land. So I'm just short of being able to kill Archangel Elspeth now. Or does this only target creatures by any chance? Yeah. Can't even hit planeswalkers. Maybe we can survive another turn. I can stem the bleeding with a Mutagen Connoisseur. That's a 0/5 flying blocker, basically. And then I can actually dig for a land to discard next turn. That defense counter thing is sorcery speed. I think he was thinking about adding a defense counter to my battle. Okay. Sure.
Have courage.
You can block one of them. How's that? I think it's 12 damage, isn't it? So yeah, unfortunately we never didn't get to play the card this time. But that's pretty ridiculous. That's one of the more ridiculous things you can come up against, probably. Turn 3 Elspeth. And then you kill Elspeth turn 4, she gets reanimated turn 5. Okay, we're 5 and 2 because we lost game number 1 as well. But gotta say I'm quite chuffed with the deck. I'm pleased with how it's turned out. Okay, this time no green mana. But we've got a heavy duty card draw spell. If we can draw 1 mana of any kind, it is. Yeah, we go first. We've got this 1/2 creature. This isn't the time you want a Saiba Cryptomancer particularly. Okay, good news. We have 4 land. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play Cryptomancer because I've got nothing better to do. Means he's gonna have to transform that. Right, so that goes to 2. Sure. So this looks like fairly efficient Rakdos deck. So this is the type of deck I seem to lose against if I'm going for something a bit more ambitious. And we didn't draw any green mana, so we'll have to go for the Invasion of Vryn. And we oh, okay, well that's mana fixing there. That's good. That's card draw, that's good. What are we going to discard? I think we missed our shot for the Blighted Burgeoning. Just lose that. And say, attackers. Oh yeah, that has haste. That's pretty good. So we've 14 cards into the deck. So we drew 7 more cards, and we couldn't find a forest. Well, the best we've done is Flywheel Racer. In fact, the choice is Flywheel Racer or Eyes of Gitaxias. So maybe it's the 15th card. It's that forest. It might be. If we discard a Tidal Terror, we can play an island and play Eyes of Gitaxias. Which defeats the purpose of Eyes of Gitaxias, I think. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm not sure why. Means I can get a blocker next turn. I tell you what, no, let's do the Flywheel Racer. And then we have a 3/2 blocker potentially. Right, because we get Eyes of Gitaxias next turn and we get to turn it into a creature. I think I can sacrifice this. Which seems crazy as my only source of green mana, but I'm confident it's going to be, you know, card number 16 will be the forest, right? Oh, he's got to remove the spell. Sure he has. Okay. Why not? Well, it's green. Gives me a life point, which is nice. And next, no attack, center. So yeah, it was, I think 16 cards down, the first green land. Good to have card draw in the deck. Ah, now I can do other things, of course, which is a good point. Okay, well, let's activate that, see if it's got instant removal for this one. Well, it is another green source. We can only do one green spell this turn. Because this is a tap land, unfortunately. This one just gains 3 life, which is quite good. This blocks the flyer and has 5 toughness, so it's pretty chunky. Might do the trick. This is a big roll of the dice, Imoti. I say we go for the big roll of the dice. Target player. Hey, I can make another big blocker, that's quite good. Let's get another green source as well. Let's get another life point. And no attacks. He might have like a pump spell for 3, or yeah, he might be able to pump this guy up. Oh, he can do that, of course. Yeah, that's pretty scary. Oh god. Oh yeah. Okay, Voldaran Thrillseeker just wins then. Yeah. So he can sacrifice for 1 mana to do 5 damage, so that's nice for him. Does that have trample? Yeah. Okay, we'll do that and that. Thrillseeker. Yeah. Thrillseeker for 1. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, that is the deck I lose against. Well, so far pretty much every time. It doesn't help when your first green land, it was 16 cards down. Obviously we didn't see one in the opening 7, but it meant we had to draw another 9 cards to get that green land. Though we did have the mana dork a bit earlier, but we had to that actually got killed with a spell. Still, that was fun. Got to actually play Omnath. I've drafted him once or twice and not played him. I think I had him. Well, I've had him in sealed deck, but very nice to actually play him and get some card advantage out of him. And of course, Borborygmos and Fblthp were pretty fantastic. I think there was one game in particular where he killed about 4 or 5 of my opponent's creatures between chucking land at them and fight spells as well. That's pretty nutty. But yeah, it would, not surprised it would sort of, I'd end up with mana problems in at least one of the games there, and it's bound to happen really. You can mitigate a bit with, I've got 2 Oracles of Tragedy, I've got the 3 Eyes, so I've got quite a lot of card draw to try and fix things here. And your out and out mana fixes as well. You're always going to have the odd game where you just can't get that forest. Yeah. Not bad, I would say. 5 and 3. Very good. We even got 2 packs, which is nice. Okay, I think that's the video. Thanks for watching.